Sergeant Jason Weeks with the Buckeye Police Department, JASON, WPDKS. Today I'll be introducing Officer Tamela Skaggs, who will be giving the press conference today. Then I'm followed by with comments with Chief Larry Hall, and then we also have in attendance Assistant Chief Robert Sanders.
We're here about a shooting incident yesterday on 3/9/2014 at 12:40 hours. Officers responded to a location of Maricopa 85 and Watkins Road for a shooting. Officers arrived on scene and located a victim who had suffered multiple gunshot wounds and was pronounced dead at the scene. The victim was later identified as 49-year-old subject from Overgaard, Michael Psalidas. Witnesses provided information that the suspect fled the scene in a Quik Pik Tow truck that was carrying a gray passenger car. Buckeye Criminal Investigations and crime scene technicians responded to the scene to process this. Witnesses assisted Buckeye Investigation with identifying the suspect and providing his description. Investigators began working with the tow truck company, who was able to provide information from a GPS unit inside the tow truck that led to the location in Rainbow Valley on Elliot Road and Rainbow Valley Road. Buckeye and Goodyear SWAT units searched this residence where the suspect was not located. The vehicle, the tow truck, and the gray car were located at this Rainbow Valley residence. Investigators received information from leads that the suspect was now driving a silver Jaguar and was in the West Phoenix area. At about 3:02 a.m. this morning, Buckeye units observed a subject matching the description of our suspect and the vehicle description of the silver Jaguar at a quick trip on 83rd Avenue and McDowell Road. Buckeye units attempted a high-risk stop on this vehicle, and the vehicle fled the scene at a high rate of speed. Buckeye Police, Phoenix Police, and the Arizona Department of Public Safety began pursuing this vehicle when the vehicle stopped on Rule and US 60 after the vehicle was disabled by spike strips. The suspect exited this vehicle and began shooting at officers. Officers returned fire, and the suspect was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect is identified as 26-year-old Andrew Real of Litchfield Park. Mr. Real was recently released from the Colorado Department of Corrections and has an extensive criminal history. Buckeye detectives are still investigating the motive in the Buckeye shooting, but are being told by witnesses that the suspect purchased the gray passenger car on Saturday, 3/8/14, and the vehicle was having mechanical issues. That suspect had the vehicle towed from a Rainbow Valley home to the Don Lola auto shop where the shooting occurred. Witnesses on scene at the Don Lola advised that there was a possible dispute between the suspect and the victim when the suspect shot the victim. The victim is Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L, Psalidas. It's P-S-A-L-I-D-A-S. Last name is Psalidas. It's P-S-A-L-I-D-A-S. He's 26 years old. I don't have his birthday. Right now, based on the suspect description and vehicle description, this does match the information we're getting from Glendale. Our detectives are positive or believe this is the same person, but Glendale's waiting for positive physical evidence to rule that out. From what I'm being told, the information we did not obtain that from video, just from witnesses on scene. If there is any video, our detectives will work on it and get that as it goes. Our investigators, as soon as they were called out after our shooting yesterday at almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, they worked all night long on this until they found the person. They worked on every lead that they got, information that they got from witnesses, everything they could to get this guy off the street. Clearly, he shot an innocent person who was trying to help him with whatever car issues he was having. We needed to find this person and get him off the street. The location of our victim was shot. The gray vehicle was on the tow truck, but at the time, the suspect fled the scene in that tow truck, carrying that gray car. We were being told by witnesses it appeared that the suspect had the vehicle towed to that particular the auto shop, to have it repaired for whatever reason. We believe it may be some payment issues over the vehicle, but that's not positive right now. During the shooting where he was shot, he shot officers with an assault rifle. But all we know is recently he was released from the Colorado Department of Corrections for what reason he was even in DOC, we don't know. Whether arrests that I'm aware of at this point, our detectives are speaking with everybody in relation to this case. This has been an extremely crazy 24 hours. This is not a normal police situation. This is a high-intensity kind of incident. This is, we needed to get this guy off the street. We had an officer that was shot and killed just last week over, a high-profile person. This person, our suspect, killed somebody yesterday, and he became a high-profile person at that point. We needed to find him and stop him before he killed any officers or any other person. We're working on with Glendale Police Department to verify if that is positively the same person. But we needed to stop him. I don't have a criminal mind, but you would imagine that just being released from prison for whatever reason, just taking suspects to jail, it's disgusting. It's not a place where you want to be. So you can just imagine that that's not a place where they want to go back. Why they continue to commit crimes is a mystery to us as well, because that's just where they're going to go right back to. Reference to the officer-involved shooting on US 60, any particular information you need from that, contact the Highway Patrol, and any information on the Glendale shooting, based on particular information on that, contact the Glendale Police Department for any specifics.
Hi, my name is Larry Hall, L-A-R-R-Y, H-A-L-L, I'm the Chief of Police. I just would be remiss if I didn't recognize the other Valley law enforcement agencies that were involved in this, captured or involved in the shooting and ending in the crime spree, this murderous spree that occurred. I'd like to thank the Goodyear Police Department, sent their SWAT team and assisted our SWAT team in executing the search warrant in Rainbow Valley. The Department of Public Safety and the Phoenix Police Departments that assisted us in the pursuit of the suspect, and as well as the Tempe Police Department that assisted DPS with the investigation of the shooting. Our thoughts and prayers at this time go out to the family members of our victims. They're the ones that really lost in this case, and the dogged police work that went into this case. The officers knew, or detectives that went out on this case, recognized that this could have been a random act and did everything they could to follow through at 3 o'clock in the morning in an attempt to capture this suspect. If we would be remiss if we didn't follow through with these investigations, and public safety is our priority, and that's why so much time and effort and all the resources went into this. And it's very unfortunate that the suspect, while we were attempting to apprehend him, committed that armed robbery, potentially being him. Glendale still needs to confirm that, and committed another murder. It could happen to any one of us in this room. It could happen to out there at any time. And this was definitely a very dangerous person that was out in our society and had to be taken off the streets. And it's unfortunate that he chose his destination at the end of the day by shooting it out with the Department of Public Safety officers. They showed up moments after the exchange of gunfire occurred. We're looking at other sources right now to try to verify that, what their exact connection was at the beginning of this incident. It's just going to take us a little time. Our detectives went to bed at probably 9 or 10 o'clock this morning. I'm not sure they're up yet. He is from Litchfield Park.